Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I will be decorating this large jar with rice paper as well as napkins. This is very easy project and everyone can do it. I will be using white plain rice paper for my jar. This is very good quality snow white paper with nice visible fibers throughout. You can buy it in my shop at www.aggiescraftshop.co.uk. First, I tear it into pieces with fingers, separating edges from middle as we are going to use them in different places. So on one side I put edges and on the other side I put the rest of my pieces. When my paper is ready, I apply generous amount of decoupage glue on my clean jar. Then I place piece of paper on the glue and I apply another layer on the top, pressing my brush, smoothing paper evenly, making sure there are no air bubbles under it. I work my way around the jar, overlapping paper on the glass, using edges on edges and bottom, and the rest of my paper in the middle. When my paper is dry, I use sharp knife to remove excess on the edge and I use sandpaper to smooth it further. Now I can start preparing my napkin. Firstly, I remove two bottom layers of my napkin, leaving only top colored layer. With water and small brush, I cut image into smaller pieces, as gluing around glass jar will be much easier using smaller pieces instead of one large picture. This napkin is not available in my shop, as this was left over from few years back, but I have plenty of other lavender napkins in stock if you want to buy it. Next step would be gluing my pictures around the jar, and I have a big surprise for you. I will not be using decoupage glue this time. I will only use varnish to glue my napkin. I tested this method recently, and to my huge surprise this works perfectly and napkins don't get wrinkles. Napkin is thin enough for varnish to soak through, working as glue. When everything is dry, I apply green paint on the bottom of my jar using tapping sponge. In my case, 2 layers of paint was needed. When I'm happy with the finish, I can start varnishing. I apply several layers of gloss water-based varnish around my jar, and then I use fine sandpaper to smooth the surface with another varnishing to follow. You have to repeat those steps until you are happy with the finish. When varnishing is done, I add pearl contour liner around the edge to add more detail to my project. At the very end, I tie 3 satin ribbons around the neck of the jar and my work is finished. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you shortly with another video.